You know what, this is what my kids think I actually do for a job. Hi, I'm Murray Ray and I'm the Director of Operations here at Roxy Cinemas. We operate 6 multiplex cinemas operations across the city of Dubai, and today we're here in our latest edition at Dubai Hills Mall. So the design, build and construction phase of developing Roxy Cinemas at Dubai Hills took approximately 4 years and involved a team of international designers who wanted to completely redefine the cinema-going experience by building a cinema that looked nothing like anything else that existed in the market here. We've taken elements of the preceding 5 Roxy Cinemas and picked out the customers and our own favourite parts and brought them all together in one cinema here in Dubai Hills. The concessions are a really important part of modern day cinema business. Gone are the days where you could only get popcorn and soda at the cinema. Our menu now extends to items like nachos, hot dogs, burgers, pizzas. We're going to take you behind the scenes now so you can see the fully operational kitchen and what's needed to serve a menu of that size. Chef Manoj, as executive chef for the business, talk me through what it is you do on a day-to-day basis.
Being executive chef, my role is to manage all our kitchens, 6 Roxy Cinemas kitchen, to give the best food to our customer, to give a smile to our customer while watching their favorite movie stars.
So popcorn is obviously the #1 selling item here.
Yes.
How much popcorn do you think we sell in a week?
We sell like 1.28 tons a week.
Tabasco popcorn, tell me a bit more about that. I believe that it's a world exclusive here at Roxy.
When it's come to Tabasco, you will say is a perfect combination of chili, salt and vinegar. If you will say Tabasco, it's really a perfect blend.
So Manoj, this is a really big kitchen and you would expect that it's probably as big as you would find in any restaurant in the city. Talk to me about the organisation of this kitchen and how it's made up of sections.
So start from a cold kitchen where our chefs prepare the salads, the cold food. Then you have a dessert section where the chefs prepare the really awesome dessert. Then we have a hot section where chefs grill the burgers. We fry the fries. Then we have a prep table where the chefs build the burgers.
Everything comes together?
Yes. Then we have a food pass where chef basically a conductor. He makes sure we deliver, we cater, dispatch the food as per the KOTs, as per the name, the table.
So this is the interface between the kitchen and the front of house. This is the part that people don't ordinarily get to see.
Yes. Here we have Chef Mahesh. Here we have a Chef Mohan. We're gonna be here to see who is our pizza master. So both of them gonna be preparing the pizza. Who will be the first prepared, ready, gonna ring the bell, and he will be our pizza master of Roxy Cinemas. Here you go. No, cancel. Cancel. Just focus here now. Leave. Start. So this was pizza base, then mushroom. Here you go. And the winner is Chef Mohan.
Yay!
Up here on the 3rd floor at Dubai Hills, we have a new and unique experience for Roxy Cinemas. This concept is called Director's Boxes, and it's the perfect marriage of the Platinum VIP experience with the premium large screen format of Roxy Extreme. What we've done here on the balcony level is combined the Platinum experience, so that's amazing seating, premium VIP, incredible service, but mixed together with the premium large screen format of Extreme. That screen is 435 square metres, roughly the size of 2 tennis courts. Nowhere else in the region can you find this level of service, this level of offering with this size of screen. I'd like to introduce you now to the operations manager for this site, Eric Stevens. So Eric, Roxy Extreme, what's it all about?
It's the biggest screen in the MENA region. You have dual laser projection, Dolby Atmos sound, all reclining seats. There's no better place to watch a blockbuster than Extreme.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Take a look.
I think it's the first time, in fact I believe that it's unique, that a cinema in this region, every single seat here is basically a VIP seat with the full recline.
We want our most basic seat to be exactly the same as our competitors' most premium seat. It reclines fully, so it's almost like you're sleeping in a business class, you know, seat in an aeroplane. As you move further back, you've got USB chargers in your seat. You've got a little table, so if you do have one of those hot dogs or burgers or something, you're not sitting there on your lap. It's actually got a table. Then you go into our platinum level, into the director's boxes or the platinum auditoriums together, and that's when the seats get really, really quite complex. But those chairs also, they have wireless charging. And then one thing which might be a little bit funny, I guess, in this region is that those seats actually have a seat warmer.
So all of that coupled with amazing food and beverage, plus your own personal blanket and pillow and butler service. There can't be another experience that's anything like that.
No, definitely not.
Just explain, you know, technically what is the difference between a silver screen and the more traditional white screen, particularly as it relates to 3D?
So a traditional white screen doesn't reflect as much light. It reflects about 1.2, 1.3 amount of light that actually goes onto the screen and then bounces off. Whereas a silver screen, obviously being a little bit more sparkly, you know, reflects the light a lot more, up to 2.5 or sometimes up to 3 times the amount that it's actually projected.
What goes into making the sound as good as it is? In
here there's just over 100 speakers, just with the surround. So we've got speakers in the ceiling, we've got speakers on the walls, and each one of those speakers is actually a separate channel. So if you wanted to have a little pin drop in the back left-hand corner of the screen, that speaker could have the pin and everything else would be silent. So that's what makes Dolby Atmos so unique, is that you can actually have the sound go wherever you want. You know, when I first started out as a projectionist, the reels used to come on 2,000-foot spools, which was about that big, and that represented about 20 minutes worth of film. So nowadays, film comes into the cinema pretty much down the line, you know, via internet. So we will book a film, say that it's, you know, Black Panther 2, and then next morning, on the desktop of our operators, there is, you know, the film available. And then that gets sent out to all of the cinema screens. So there's no more, even before that, there was, you know, a physical hard drive that would get sent around to all the locations. You'd plug it in, upload it to the server, and then, you know, it'd move on to the next location. But now it's purely digitalized. So there's no need to have people actually physically on site anymore, because the equipment is trustworthy. It just sits there and it runs. The sound equipment is trustworthy. It does its thing. So there's no need for somebody to physically actually be there, watch the start, watch the end, make sure the lights are going up and down. Everything is automated now. So even if there's a problem, you jump on the line to the knock and say, you know, screen 2, the lights haven't come up, can you please do it? They dial into screen number 2, push lights up, and then it's done. So in the space of 12 or 14 years, we've gone from a physical film on a reel to full digitization and now delivery through satellite and the internet. Yes. Incredible. A screen of this size, what kind of projection capacity is required to fill that screen with a great image? Usually there's only one projector. However, because this screen is so big, we need 2 of those projectors. 2 laser projectors, which are literally the images overlaid over each other, so that you can get that proper light output from the screen. Otherwise, in 2D, you know, it'd be okay, but in 3D, the light output would be very, very low. So all this talk of blockbuster movies and gourmet food and beverage, I rather fancy some popcorn to watch this movie. We definitely need popcorn to watch a movie. What's a movie without popcorn, right? Yeah. I think we can use this system here, your parlour system, and I can order and paying. It'll be here any moment. Wow, that's fast. That is fast. So Roshni, talk me through the process of how we land a blockbuster premiere here at Roxy Cinemas.
We start the year with knowing which the big key titles are going to be, the ones that we know are going to be tentpoles, and then we pitch for them. It starts off with bringing the distributor to the cinema, because once they see Extreme, this is where they want to do all of their premieres.
Sure.
It is Dolby Atmos. It is
Yeah.
the biggest screen in the Middle East.
That's where they want their movies to be, right?
Exactly, like watching a movie is supposed to be on a big screen of that size. So they come in, they take a look at the floor plan. We decide where exactly the registration desk is going to be, where's the fan zone, where can we have activations, where can we have entertainers, where can we set up F&B. And then from there starts on that process of the actual event planning. For example, for Black Panther's premiere, Wakanda Forever, there are 600 guests.
Yes.
Excited Marvel fans who are
High
coming
demand.
to high demand.
Yeah.
They'll be there in cosplay, probably bringing their placards and all of the other props that they're familiar with.
Proper fanatics.
And then it's a matter of making sure that they're enjoying their time while they're here and they're not queued up or just waiting. It's all about getting entertainers
Smooth
there.
operation. It's about bringing the movie to life, right, and getting the fans into the cinema.
Exactly. So yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for us to get more and more of these events.
Excellent.
Develops that movie community that we're after.
So I hope you've enjoyed taking a look behind the scenes here at Roxy Cinemas Dubai Hills Mall and all of the really hard work that goes into making this the most incredible cinema going experience. There's years of design, development and construction that goes into making these incredible facilities, from the elements of design to the selection of technology and our upweighted food and beverage offering. Everything here is to make the movie going experience absolutely the best that it possibly can be.